Are there universal moral truths that apply to everyone, everywhere? According to natural law ethics, there are, and they are rooted in our very nature as human beings. Today we'll explore how Thomas Aquinas, a 13th century philosopher, developed this idea into a comprehensive ethical theory. Natural law ethics holds that human beings share a common human nature, which determines what is good for us. This means there is an objective and a universal set of absolute moral principles grounded in human nature. The Greek philosopher Aristotle emphasized happiness as the ultimate goal of human life. Aquinas expanded this idea, intertwining Aristotle's ideas with his own theological insights. For Aquinas, ultimate happiness is only attainable in the afterlife through the beatific vision, a direct union with God, the only fulfilling goal for rational beings. For Aquinas, natural law is written on our hearts. It's part of our very being, and we naturally gravitate towards certain goals that are good for our nature as human beings. For example, we are naturally inclined towards protecting and preserving our lives. This natural inclination to pursue good and avoid evil is reflected in the Synderesis principle, a self-evident principle and the most foundational of natural law. Natural law also guides us towards our natural end, but we must arrive there ourselves through the use of reason, which Aquinas understood as intellect and will. For example, we must choose God if we are to experience the beatific vision. There is not just the natural law. Aquinas distinguishes 4 types of law. The eternal law is God's providential plan for the universe, like the laws of nature. Every natural thing has a purpose and is inclined towards fulfilling that purpose. For example, an acorn has the purpose of becoming an oak tree. Natural law, then, is a human participation in the eternal law. It specifies what is required of us to achieve our aim. Unlike other natural things that move towards their goal deterministically, humans use reason to comprehend these requirements and move towards them. The divine law is the commandments of the Bible, provided to help us discern the natural law when needed. Finally, human law consists of the various laws we create to govern ourselves. These should not violate the natural law. Through understanding the goods to which we are naturally inclined, natural law specifies our moral obligations. Some goods are shared with animal nature, and some are unique to human nature. These primary precepts consist in preservation of life, reproduction, education, knowledge of the truth about God, and living in an ordered society. Actions must align with these primary precepts to be morally permissible. For Aquinas, certain actions are inherently wrong, such as theft, lying, and murder, regardless of the agent's intentions, circumstances, or consequences, a position called moral absolutism. Moral principles known as secondary precepts can be derived from the primary precepts. For example, euthanasia is morally prohibited because it contradicts the precept, preserve life. Aquinas also distinguishes between the interior and the exterior act. The interior act is the intention behind the action, and the exterior act is the action itself. Intention is central to Aquinas' famous doctrine of double effect, used in cases of moral conflict. For instance, killing in self-defense has both a good effect, preserving my life, and a bad effect, killing the attacker. The essence of this doctrine is the difference between intention and foresight. We might foresee that protecting ourselves could result in the attacker's death, but if our intention is to save our life, not to kill, the act can be justified. Traditionally, much attention is given to what Aquinas says about natural law. However, Aquinas also emphasizes virtue. Natural law sets minimal standards, telling us what we shouldn't do. Virtues, on the other hand, are habits acquired by making good choices and performing good actions, not just minimally, but with real human excellence. They help us continue performing morally good actions that contribute to human flourishing. Consequently, despite being treated as an ethical theory in its own right, such as its impact, natural law ethics forms an important component of Aquinas' larger ethical theory. For more insights into Aquinas' ethics, explore the series on my channel dedicated to his profound philosophical contributions. Also, share your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe in universal moral truths?